Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of the Fallout 3 Let's Play. In this year of our Lord 2025, we last left off, we had an ant problem we were trying to solve. We watched what remained of our friend's dad, and now we got some nightwear, some naughty nightwear to deliver to who knows, man. I'm scared to take Buff out. I'm gonna get addicted, watch. We're almost out of our sweet, refined punga fruit. Whoa, I didn't even see that. That like scared me to death. William Brandis. They all dying out here, man. And for what? Try to turn ants back to the way they were. I don't know where to go. This is such a maze, dude. Oh, I have been here. All the textures are the same, so it's hard to like differentiate things a lot of the time.
You startled me.
Oh my gosh.
You really mustn't creep up on people like that.
You standing behind the door like a weirdo, bro. Yeah, and what the hell are you doing down here?
Well, I might ask you the same thing. You're trampling about in a delicately balanced and highly sensitive experimental area.
You call this a lab?
I've chosen this room as a temporary retreat from which to contemplate my erroneous figures for my experiments. It may be a bit dark and damp, but such annoyances will not stand in the way of science!
What do you mean, bro?
My experiments are of a complex nature and would take a scientist to explain. Oh wait, I'm a scientist! How marvelous! My foray into reducing the girth of these insectoid creatures is of utmost importance. I intend to generationally reduce their immense stature by way of a pre-birth induced mutagen. Isn't that clever?
Okay, how about you explain that for the slower people?
Well, let me see. Well, you start with a generation of very large ants. You simply inject the current brood's eggs with an engineered mutagen. Then the next generation should be smaller. Do it enough times, and you may be able to reduce them back to their once original tiny size.
Are you aware that your new ants breathe fire?
Well, this is rather embarrassing, so you'll have to forgive me, but it appears that I've made a slight miscalculation in my mutagen samples. Instead of lowering the size of the ants, the brood hatched and developed a new biomechanism. I call their genetic aberration pyrosis, the ability to emit flame from their bodies. I may be able to correct this error, but I can't get near my equipment.
An error? People have died, Lesko.
A small price to pay for the advancement of science. A few die, and later, after the mutagen is improved, many more will live. That's the way it's done. The only way to correct this mistake is to modify the mutagen. I must get to my terminal.
What exactly do you need?
My portable terminal is set up in the hatchery chamber near the Ant Queen. If I can reach it, I can continue to work on improving the mutagen.
So you want me to pop the queen, huh?
Oh, no. The Queen mustn't be harmed at all. Months of work would be lost. Your objective would be to eliminate what I call her quintet of nest guardians. Ugh, filthy little abominations.
And how's this gonna undo all the mayhem you've caused?
I've rigged the equipment at my portable terminal to emit what I call an inhibitor pulse. Once I send this pulse, all of the remaining ants will lose their empathic link with the Queen and frenzy, destroying each other in the process. So that's all there is to it. What do you say?
Yeah, I mean, if it'll stop the ants from burning down Grey Ditch, I'm in.
You will? How marvelous! Be careful, my friend. The nest guardians can be quite tenacious.
What do you know about Bryan Wilkes?
Far too curious. His incessant questioning would often come when I was the most absorbed with my calculations. He had no regard for the importance of my work.
Can't you take responsibility for his father's death?
All scientists take responsibility for their failures because it comes with the territory. I will take this experimentation to completion without roosting on the moral high ground. If I allow emotions to enter the mix, all this time and energy spent will have been for nothing.
Yeah, but don't you realize you ruined his entire life?
You have your ideals and I have mine. I'm down here to complete my experiments at any cost. If that means the loss of a few lives to save generations of lives in the future, it's a small price to pay.
Hey, you should have at least told him you were alive. He thought he was alone.
I can't risk leaving this place. I have to continue monitoring the hatchery for any further mutations in the next brood. I have no time for children and their petty games. What do they know about the importance of my work?
Okay, bro.
Yes?
Nothing. I don't want to say nothing else to you.
Finally, a chance to recant my mistake.
I'm about to blow
How
your
marvelous!
damn wig. Here. already read this.
What a distressing development!
I knew that was gonna happen. Optional, do not harm the ant queen. I don't know if I should let this guy go on with this. Should be nannies. I mean, if he thinks he can... He thinks he can resolve this. By all means, the damage is already done. There's like one kid left, everyone else is dead, so. Mission might as well keep on. Doing your thing, you know? I don't think I should mess with this. What is happening, bro?
I've detected some changes within the Queen's hatchery with my equipment. What's transpired? Well, I was told that apparently I was... You mustn't do that! It's my life's work! Just clear me a path to... By introducing my mutagen, this is a generational system, meaning, in the end, I hope to make them as small as they...
I don't know what to do here other than leave. And I guess I just let him do his thing. But if I see more of these things causing problems, bro, you already know I'm gonna have to switch them down. Switch them down, nephew.
I've detected some changes within the Queen's hatchery with my equipment. What's transpired?
My work is done, Doctor.
Oh, how marvelous. Please, tell me what happened.
I killed the Guardians.
Then I will proceed to my portable terminal at once and make the necessary changes to the formula. Thanks very much for everything. You've been quite a useful lab assistant.
I'm ready for my mutagenic bioenhancer injection, Doctor.
How marvelous. Which injection did you want? Will it be the ant sight or ant might?
I'd like to increase my perception.
How marvelous. Ant sight it is. Hold still, please.
You've been granted the perception and flame resistance of the Great Itch Fire Ants. Perception increased by 1 and you're now 25% resistant to fire.
Yes, what did you need?
What should I do about Bryan Wilkes?
You should take him away from this place. Find him a home. It would be difficult to accomplish my experiments with him scampering about and asking an interminable amount of questions.
Okay. And what are you gonna do now?
Well, I will continue my research. There has to be a way to reduce these creatures to their former size. Until then, I will be staying in my shack next to the Wilkes' home should you ever wish to visit me.
Alright.
Finally, a chance to recant.
Go ahead and hit a fat save because I'm following him in there. You best believe.
Time to start back at square one.
I want to kill that thing so bad. What would have happened if I would have just... fixed the mutagen situation. know I'm all over the place. I didn't know what I wanted to do here. But I think it's the right thing. Obviously, if you get good karma for it. Everybody says they're trying to help people. Bro with them slaves said he was trying to help people. But I don't want to have slaves no more if I don't have to, eventually.
I've detected some...
My work is done. I killed your Ant Queen and destroyed your mutagen supply. That's what happened.
You utter buffoon! You've set my work back months, perhaps even years! Destroying the mutagen was not part of what we discussed. Now, if you'll excuse me...
It was for the greater good. Man is not ready to play God.
Perhaps man isn't ready, my friend. Not today, but maybe someday. I suppose I shouldn't be angered by your actions. Forgive my impertinence.
Give me my daggum injection.
How marvelous!
I want to destroy this guy.
Yes, what did you need?
Making my way downtown. Anybody out here need a beating? Take my anger out on these guys instead of the scientist, I guess. Oh yeah, that reminds me, there's stuff behind the diner for me, right?
I know what a TV dinner feels like. It was so weird. All of a sudden, the ants went nuts and started fighting each other. It was like they were totally crazy. It was really scary, but kind of cool at the same time. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know. Just glad you're safe, man.
I wish I had something to give you for all the work you did, but I never really had much to start with. I guess now you'll be on your way, and I'll have to try living here by myself. Hope you'll come back and visit someday.
I can't leave you here alone. Let me find you a place to live.
Really? You mean it? Oh boy, thank you so much. I'll wait in my old house for you to come back. I need to bury my papa anyway. Just don't forget about me.
Any idea where I can look?
Well, Papa always told me about my cousin Vera. She lives in some big giant ship somewhere or something. Papa called the place Rivet City, but I don't know where it is.
Rivet City. Alright.
You're pretty swell for a grown-up.
Thanks, brother. Take care now. Rivet City. Never heard of Rivet City. Oh. Should I do that? And then? Yeah. Let's see if we can... just go that way. No biggie.
Good to see you again. Thank.
Am I swimming with power armor on? Why is my condition so poor? Jefferson Memorial. Focus on the task at hand, brother. Try to cheat my way through and they just block me off completely. Find the boy a home. I ain't even fooling with you, man. You leave me alone, man. Rivet City. Lock pick. Lock is broken. I attempt to pick it up. I've been addicted to stuff so many times.
Oh,
Carlos.
thank God. Someone new. I need water, please. Water.
All I have is irradiated water.
I've been drinking whatever I can find, but I can't do it anymore. I need purified water. Please. If you find any...
Beggars can't be choosers, brother.
Welcome to Rivet City. Please wait while the bridge extends.
Hold it right there. State your business in Rivet City.
Looking for my father.
And who might your father be? If he lives on this boat, I know him.
I'm sure you don't know him. He lived in a vault his entire life.
Oh yeah? And I'm a fairy princess. You keep up this smart-ass attitude, and you're gonna wind up floating face down in the river.
He disappeared. I'm just trying to find him, that's all.
All right. You can go on in. If I hear about any trouble, you're gonna wind up in the river. You get me?
Okay, I'm making this a little bit longer than it probably ought to be, but I might just fast forward through this, but rather than continuing on with this, now that I've at least found the place, I'm gonna go... I just can't not see what this spicy nightwear is all about. What do they call it? Naughty nightwear. So, let's do that real quick. We need to go west. Huh? Yeah, whatever, dude. Got time for tomfoolery. How do I even get out of here, bro? Ow. Y'all are still out here?
If you didn't notice, I'm busy. Get lost.
Hanging on by a thread, are we? Yeah, you go ahead and handle that, brother. You got that. How did I get in here to begin with? Give me go. Let's go anywhere else. Anywhere else, bro.
need you to mess with me. Hey.
Long way to go. I'm probably just gonna zip through this bit here for y'all. Absolutely massive.
I'm John Henry Eden, President of the Enclave. President of America. President.
Alright, that was a long walk. Sierra Petrolita. Bunch of Nuka-Cola. It's like all Nuka-Cola memorabilia. Honestly, kind of sick. Ronald Laren. No one here.
If you're listening to this tape, then my brains are splattered all over a wall somewhere, and you've got a job to do. You need to retrieve the package and get it safely to Ronald Lauren in Girdershade. Tell him Grady sent you. To get the package, you'll need the key. I've stashed it inside an old fire hose case in some maintenance closet in Marigold Metro Station. The key will unlock the safe that contains the package. Look for the room marked by a spinning light. You can't miss it. Good luck. And hopefully, they won't find you too.
Well, what I've gathered. She's all the way down here at this Nuka-Cola plant. By she, I mean the chick that lives in Girdershade. And I need to talk to her in order to talk to the other dude. Let's save there. As always, shouts out to the patrons. $1 a month gets you credits on my videos, as well as a bunch of other perks. They're all listed there on my Patreon. the next time, gang. See you in a week. Yeah.